next step, and that is to reflect. I want you to reflect the year. And it doesn't have to be January. I'm in January 2011, but it could be any month, any time. You could be very successful, maybe not where you want to be. It really doesn't matter. Because as one of my mentors and role models, Jim Rohn, used to say, he says, reflect the day, reflect the year, reflect the month. He said, and remember and feel, but also learn the lessons. So I want you to take a year and reflect back. And as you do this, you will take some things and move them forward with you. You'll do some completions, some letting go, and then there are some certain situations with people that I would like to discuss in more depth. All right. So, a good way to explain this to you, though, is a metaphor. Remember when we were all children and we had a plate of food? All of us had at least one parent who would say they wanted us to have good eating habits. So, whether it's finish everything on the plate or some of each food group. Anyway, what would happen is we as children got very creative. Feed it to the animals, put it in the trash, maybe put it in a napkin to the restroom. I think the brave ones, personally, I feel, were the ones that took the big gulps of food and swig of milk and downed it really quick. But either way, this is me saying I'm giving you permission or almost insisting that you clean off your plate in whatever way works for you. Whatever doesn't taste good and you don't want anymore, get rid of it. Okay? Now, some things do need some completing. Complete. Now, I want to take you forward because what this means for you is once you deal with the situations that have people involved, this will make a huge impact on your life. And I want you to look at situations where you might have to clarify some communication. And if there's communication that must be clarified, maybe you might want to ask for forgiveness at times. Maybe you feel others owe you an apology and it doesn't seem they're going to give you an apology. It may be important for you to get past who was right and who was wrong and just say, okay, this is a situation. I will send peace to this person. I will forgive them. And I will either let the situation or the situation and the person go from my life. It all depends. And then human nature is for us to focus on our mistakes and our failures. So I'm going to ask you to look at your mistakes and failures, but not to focus on them for very long. Learn the lesson, see what you can learn from the situation, and then many times it's important that we forgive ourselves. I want you to forgive yourself for anything that you feel did not measure up to who you feel you should be. And this is not easy, and I know this. All right. This is why I think this is so important to mention the value of forgiving yourself. Once you do, then I also want you to keep with you those moments that took your breath away. You know, it's like when you go to a really nice restaurant and get this great meal, you don't want to throw those leftovers away. You want to take them home and you want to savor them another time. Well, those moments that take your breath away, you want to keep those forever. Okay? So whether it's your personal, professional, your financial, your relationships, your health and wellness, every area of your life, like I said. And you're going to have moments that take your breath away in every single area of your life.